So it looks like I was right about Gideon after all.
It's all gone. This is all that's left.
He actually deleted the videos, apparently. I'm, you know, hey, kudos to him for deleting all the videos. Taking a step out. That burnout is real. We just talked about it with the lady beforehand. We touched on it a little bit, but that burnout can be real after you've been doing this for years. And the type of content that you do can make that burnout happen faster. But even people like Casey Neistat, who does just family vlog style content, he's been burnt out, and he talks about that all the time.
Let's go on the second channel. This is all that's left. Let's go on the third channel. Nothing left.
That's a lot.
God did.
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? It's
That's
your
a
boy,
lot of money. I ain't
Gideon,
even gonna
aka
lie to you. That's a
Gideon,
lot
aka
of money.
DeMarcus Cousins III, aka I don't know what other names I have, but I know I have a lot. I know a lot of you guys thought my last video was gonna be my last video, and I thought that as well. But with the big change, as you guys can see on the channel, I felt like I owe you guys an explanation. I scourged the earth of all Gideon content. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be mad, bro. I mean, my DMs were, woo, I had a lot of mean comments in my DMs about me just saying how I'm stopping making content. So the fact that I took away the content, I can only imagine how mad a lot of you guys would be. But this explanation isn't for the people that are mad. This is for people that are confused, for the people wondering. And I feel like you guys deserve a clear, very clear and detailed reason. Why did you delete all your videos, Gideon? I would say the main thing that people have hit me with since I've given my life back to Christ is, why can't you follow Christ and make content? I mean, you're over here making millions upon millions of people happy. Isn't that of God? Isn't it a godly thing to put a smile on people's faces and to make them happy? And while bringing happiness to the world is of God, you can also bring happiness to the world through wickedness. You could bring happiness to the world by serving the devil, you know?
I don't doubt what Gideon says to be true. And just for the sake of this not being a particularly religious channel, I don't want to give people that religious lesson at this moment. But what he's saying is true. I'm fine with these answers. This is great. Kudos to him. I think the greatest thing in life is finding a purpose. It's finding a purpose. So W's to him. Big W's to him. But I also think that there's something that wasn't being said a minute ago that he admitted to in this video, and that's what I want to get to.
Not all happiness is from God. And I know for a fact, you know, there's no Christian in the right mind that can make the case to say that the content that I was making was of God. And I'm not gonna even try to make that case, you know? And, you know, if I'm gonna truly give my life over to God, I gotta also take out the wickedness that I put into the world. So, why did I delete all of my prank videos? Well, let's look up the definition of the word prank, and then let's hop into the scriptures and see what God thinks about pranks. Because he actually did say some things about there. I didn't even know about them. Brother Josh showed me, but God did say some things about pranks. So this is from collinsdictionary.com. And all the time that I'm doing a prank or doing a prank on a person, stretching it, but I'm gonna show you guys. Just stick with me. We're gonna go to Proverbs. Deadly and shooting people is the same type of energy of a madman just going around killing people. But the one thing I think that haunts me the most is one of my most popular pranks was whenever I snuck into the Gatorade HQ.
Okay. This right here is what I wanted to talk about.
And I deceived the security guards and lied and said that I was working there and that I was part of a commercial team. And I got the prank done, got millions of views off of it. So many people giving me props. But what a lot of you guys don't know is 3 people lost their jobs because of me. Because I lied and was saying that I worked there, I got 3 security officers fired that had been working there for years. All because I wanted to play a practical joke. All because I wanted to entertain you guys. And that's evil.
That sentiment right there is what I wanted to touch on. I think that a lot of times when we see like these innocent pranks, you know, these pranks of people and people being deceived and all this, et cetera, we do just like what BD Dutch said just down there. I mean, shouldn't the security be better at their job? You can deceive people. Deception is a real tactic. That is a real thing that can happen. And just because you got deceived doesn't mean that, you shouldn't have a job. This person got lied to. This person got betrayed. So sometimes we think that these things, especially these IRL pranks, I'm not talking about fake pranks. Fake pranks are a different thing. We could talk about the harm that fake pranks do. I'm not pro prank content. I promise you I'm not pro prank content. I'm definitely not pro IRL prank content, but I am not pro prank content. Fake content can be misconstrued as real content, and the replicators of those may not understand that, and they can go out there and they can harm themselves. So that's why I'm anti fake prank content. But the real prank content can lead to things just like this. People's livelihoods being messed up because of a Gideon situation. This person might have been having this job for a plethora of reasons. Most notably, just, hey, I want to keep my lifestyle up. I want to maintain my lifestyle. I want to provide for my family and for my kids. And because of Gideon, they saw some, I don't want to say grace, but they ran into some issue because of him. Because of him. That's to me, that's jacked up. To me, that is totally jacked up. And so now we're sitting here having a conversation about what's wicked, what's evil, what's et cetera, et cetera. These things have been the case for a lot of his pranks. And I don't even think that it's just this one prank that has affected somebody's job and their livelihood. And we could talk about the taking money out the tip jar pranks. We could talk about the running up on the hood pranks. We could talk about the mannequin pranks. We could talk about the going into the Target pranks. We could talk about all these pranks. And we can also look at all these current iteration of live streamers that go out and do things IRL with people. All these things are harmful. And it's funny, it's giggles, it's laughs and stuff like that. But when the camera passes by and that person has to live with the real life consequences, what is that? What happens then? That never even comes across the creator's mind.
That truly is evil. And to those people that I got fired, I'm sorry. I truly am. In Proverbs chapter 10, verse 23, it says, "It is a sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding hath wisdom."
I don't want to get into too much of the biblical content. But truly, this can be a negative impact on somebody's life. And they don't take that into consideration when they just go about pranking people and doing whatever they want to do. I think that's hey, shouts out to Gideon for not continuing forward with that situation.